All right, as I mentioned before, thank you guys so much for joining us. We have a lot of guests on the webinar this evening. I'm very excited to be with you. For those that I don't have the opportunity to know personally, my name is Shane Greer. I'm the General Manager of North America, Australia, and New Zealand. We're privileged to have you on the webinar this evening. Thank you for being with us. Before we get started, I guess the only thing I would ask is to make our time worth it together this evening, that we try to eliminate any distractions. So, if the cat's in there, set the cat outside the room, put on a show for the kids, whatever we need to do so we can pay 100% attention to the information we're about to share this evening. Thank you guys for joining us. I know it does represent a sacrifice for you to be here, and we appreciate that sacrifice. But what we want to share with you this evening, some information that can be very impactful. And I want to start off this evening by talking about you. And I want you guys to think about a time in your life. If we have to do the little exercise where we close our eyes. But before we get started, I want you to think about a time in your life when you felt that you were at the pinnacle of your personal health. When you were in the best shape of your life. How old were you? Where did you live? What were you doing on a daily basis? Now think of your life now. Think of what's changed between then and now. Maybe it's a few years, maybe it's a few pounds, maybe it's a few bad decisions. But let's talk about where we've strayed from the pinnacle of our personal health. And let's talk about how we can get back to that high point in our health. Now, maybe if we're 65, we're not going to be 24 again. I can't, reverse father time. But we want you to live the best 54 you've ever lived, or the best 28, or the best 33. Our goal at Synergy is we want to take you to the pinnacle of your personal health. We want to show you elite health. And we want to show you how we have dynamic solutions to the things that ail you. And so we want to start off the webinar by talking about North America. And we kind of want to talk about kind of the State of the Nation address. Okay. Now, things have changed quite a bit in North America from the early 1900s. If you look at the history of North America, you'll see that 100 years ago, the medical landscape was a lot different. 100 years ago, people would die from things very different than they die from today. 100 years ago, the leading causes of death were communicable diseases. When I say communicable diseases, what I'm talking about are contagious diseases. So the leading causes of death were things like the flu, diphtheria, tuberculosis, polio. Many of these are diseases that I have never seen in my entire life. They don't really exist anymore. Modern medicine has done an excellent job at preventing, containing, or vaccinating against communicable diseases. They don't kill people anymore. Even when a new communicable disease comes forward, modern science is very quick to respond. Unfortunately, this is not what's killing us nowadays. We are living longer, but what's killing us are not communicable diseases. What's killing us today, if you look at the leading causes of death, are heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and other lifestyle diseases. The reason they're called lifestyle diseases is because they're affected by the lifestyle that we're living. This is why modern medicine is having a very difficult time curing lifestyle diseases. Lots of times cancer is grouped into a lifestyle disease as well because many of our lifestyle choices affect this disease and these disease states. So, what is causing our illness today? What's going on that's causing us to suffer from these lifestyle diseases? Well, if we look at history, the answers become very, very obvious. First of all, the urbanization of North America. 100 years ago, we used to live on these big plots of land, and we used to live off the land. We used to eat what we raised. But as society modernized and we began to become urbanized, we started moving to these big city centers, and we began to become an industrialized nation. We became a service society, and this had a lot of effects on our health. First of all, we weren't getting the daily exercises that we were before. See if this sounds familiar. Lots of us, our daily exercise consists of getting up, walking to the breakfast table for a donut or some high sugary, starchy carbohydrate, breakfast cereal, lots of us in North America. From there, we're going to get the exercise by walking from the table to our car, driving in an hour and a half of traffic to a job that we don't like with a boss that we hate, And we get our exercise there by going up an elevator or an escalator to a desk where we sit for 8 hours a day, only interrupted by eating some high-calorie meal for lunch with some highly processed foods. And then our exercise in the evening consists of driving back home, sitting back down, maybe watching some television and going to bed. This sedentary lifestyle is what's causing these lifestyle diseases. Back in the old days when you had to herd cattle and chicken and pigs and shovel manure and milk the cows at 4 a.m., there's a lot of physical exercise that caused us to be physically fit. Also, what's changed is our diet has changed severely. I tell people, you know what they called organic food 100 years ago? They just called it food. We ate what we raised. There was no huge refrigeration. Everything was farmer fresh. It was from the ground to your mouth. And that allowed us to get lots of nutrients. And when you combine that with the exercise and none of these harmful pesticides and our soil was nutrient dense, and this led to a very healthy lifestyle. What was killing us back then is communicable diseases. We've solved that problem, but that's now led us, this urbanization has led to this huge lifestyle disease state that we live in. And the funny thing about modern medicine is I don't think is really interested in curing these lifestyle disease states as much as they are profiting from them. Interesting to note, the largest drug and pharmaceutical companies here in North America, every single one has canceled its antibiotic division. No new antibiotics have been developed in decades. The reason why? Antibiotics work. You use them for a week or two, they cure you of the bacteria, and then you no longer need them. This is not a very profitable strategy for the drug companies. What is more profitable is masking. Instead of treating the root cause, we just mask the symptoms. Some of the most popular drugs here in North America, metformin for diabetes, Lipitor for high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These are not addressing the root cause of the problem. What they're doing is they're simply masking the symptoms and keeping you alive. This is the drug company's auto ship. I'm always pleasantly surprised when people talk about the cost of our products or the cost of taking something natural and beneficial. When you really do a cost analysis of preventative medicine instead of reactionary treatment, by taking our products and really treating the root cause, you save thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. But it always astounds me when people say, oh, those products are a little bit expensive. How expensive is your health? Can you really put a price tag on that? And how much are you spending right now on copays, insurance, and drug payments to keep yourself healthy in a reactionary method without treating the root cause to what's really hurting us? To prove to you this lifestyle diseases are really killing us, here's some statistics. Obviously, the leading cause of death is cardiovascular disease, killing 1 out of 3 of us. And 2 out of 3 of us suffer from hypertension or high blood pressure. They call it the silent killer because many of us, it's going to kill us and we'll never know it was coming. Over 100 million people, this is in the United States alone, are diabetic or pre-diabetic. 70% of Americans are obese and overweight. And that number is shifting more to obese than overweight. We are becoming fatter and fatter we're becoming a more and more obese nation. And I tell people, it's funny, my family, the United States used to wear the heavyweight champion, and heavyweight, emphasis on heavyweight, of being the most obese country in the world. And we were recently passed up, it saddens me to say this, by Mexico. It saddens me to say this because my wife is Mexican. So I tell our kids they're screwed because they have poor genes on either side, or maybe it's just poor habits on either side. So our waistlines are definitely expanding, and this is having a huge effect on our health. If we look at it, our immunity and our exercise go down every single day. The food that we eat is not nutrient dense. We've overused antibiotics in our meat products. We have this huge lack of exercise I explained to you before, and we are not living a lifestyle that is conducive to health. Things definitely need to change. Now, if we want our health to continue at the same pace that it is, we need to continue to do the same thing. The only way our life's going to change is if we change it. We make a physical decision that physically we're going to be fitter, we're going to be stronger, and we're going to reach the pinnacle of our personal health, what we call elite health. We would like to introduce you our solution to the root cause of the problem and not just masking the symptom, which is Synergy. Synergy is a dynamic company where we address root causes and we don't mask symptoms. Our goal at Synergy is to take you to the pinnacle of your personal health, to be the best 54, 28, or 33 you can be. Imagine what that means to you. What kind of difference would that make in your life? Is that running around with the grandkids and just having more energy? Is that performing at a personal peak if you're younger and you want to be more active in sports? Is that just looking the way you want to look? Is that having confidence in things that you do? Whatever that means to you, we want to help you achieve that. And we want to address the root cause of what's ailing us in these lifestyle diseases. First of all, when we talk about our company, you need to know that Synergy is at the cutting edge of helping people reach the pinnacle of their personal health and helping them achieve elite health through our quality assurance process. We say here, we don't guess, we test. We have the first in the industry double-blind human clinical studies that we can do in-house. We have medical staff that are employed by our company to test our products, not in a petri dish and not on rats, because I don't know about y'all, but I've seen rats eat crap that I would never eat and react very differently. We do double-blind human clinicals in-house. Our lab facilities are unprecedented. We manufacture our products ourselves. We are one of the most trusted companies in all of North America due to our manufacturing process and our attention to quality control. When we say that quality is number one in our company, we back that up, both with financial investment and with quality control. And this helps lead people to living that elite health lifestyle. Elite health is not just a pill or it's a state of mind. It's a lifestyle. It's an atmosphere that we want to project to you and your family and your loved ones. Elite health with us starts and ends with ProArginine Plus, an industry-leading product. ProArginine Plus was designed to help increase nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide was discovered and received the Nobel Prize in 1998. Nitric oxide is a vascular dilator. It helps expand the blood vessels in your body and helps increase blood flow through vascular dilation and improve circulation. This was such a groundbreaking discovery that they put it in the same categories as the X-ray in 1901. Think about the huge medical leap we made forward with X-rays. The discovery of insulin in 1923. Think what that meant to diabetics and our discovery of that. Penicillin in 1945. How many lives have been saved through powerful antibiotics that started with penicillin? And in 1998, the Nobel Prize for the huge monumental shift in medical thinking was awarded to the discovery of nitric oxide. One of the best ways to produce nitric oxide in the body is through L-arginine and L-citrulline. These amino acids are converted by the body in a natural process to nitric oxide, which creates vascular dilation and increased circulation. And when you're talking about the best L-arginine, L-citrulline supplement on the market, you are speaking ProArginine. We're medically validated by the physician's desk reference with no known side effects. We are the Cadillac of the industry. We're the best-selling L-arginine, L-citrulline supplement on the market. And if you're looking for an L-arginine, L-citrulline supplement, there's none better than us. We are extremely proud of this product, but vascular dilation and improved circulation does not just help your heart, but has an impact in all different areas of the body. Like I said, we start with ProArginine. This is our keystone or flagship product. It is what distinguishes us from the competition. It has an incredible impact on helping you reach your elite health. First, in heart health, obviously cardiovascular dilation and increased circulation is going to help regulate your blood pressure. It's going to help reduce your cholesterol, and it's going to help with your cardiovascular health. With your core nutrition, it's going to help rid toxins out of your liver and kidneys. It's going to have anti-aging benefits, and it's going to help deliver nutrients to the body. In weight management, ProArginine is going to help regulate blood sugar levels. Blood sugar spikes are responsible for the release of insulin, which is a fat-gaining hormone, especially in the midsection or the visceral fat, which is directly related to heart disease. In fitness, L-arginine and L-citrulline is one of the best-selling fitness supplements on the market. When taking this product before you work out, it helps deliver nutrients to the muscles. It helps rid lactic acid in the muscles as you work out to help you perform at peak levels for a long amount of time, therefore maximizing your workout and help you pack on that lean muscle. All these things, depending on your age and what area you fall in, will help you get to the pinnacle of your personal health or your elite health. Remember when I said, think about that time in your life that you were in your best health. What do you need to get back to that? What would you give to do that? Would it be worth time and effort on your side to achieve that pinnacle of personal health again? We want to help you get to elite health. We want to help alleviate you of some of these lifestyle problems. First of all, in our heart health category, when you combine ProArginine Plus with our Synergy's other industry-leading supplements in heart health, that is CoQ10, vitamin D3, and omega-3, ProArginine has a synergistic effect with these other supplements, thus enhancing their benefit to the body by delivering those nutrients and helping you with your cardiovascular health. If this is an issue for you, we have the solution. Next, core nutrition. When you combine ProArginine with other industry-leading supplements in the nutrition line, it has a synergistic effect. When you combine them with our core greens and Mystica products with phytosterols and antioxidant properties, this is a great combination to help you supplement your diet for the things that are missing due to soil depletion and lack of nutrients in the food that we're eating. This is great if you're a mother just trying to provide the best thing for your kid. Mystica is a great tasting product that anyone will drink, and when you combine it with ProArginine, it has a synergistic effect. Our weight management line. When you combine ProArginine Plus with our industry-leading supplements in our weight management line called Slim Smart, it has a synergistic effect and helps improve your weight loss results. Our Slim Smart entry pack starts with 2 shakes that are delicious. People call them cake batter in a bottle. Not that it has the sugar or nasty stuff that cake batter has, but it tastes so delicious. I feed it to my 2 and 5-year-old every single day. They ask for it every morning. When you combine that with calorie burn, body cleanse, and crave control, great line. Really will help you lose that visceral fat and get back to that ideal weight that you were when you think of your ideal health or your elite health state. Next is our fitness line. If you're looking to maximize your workout and pack on that lean muscle, also the building of lean muscle helps eliminate fat as well, try our fitness line. ProArginine Plus, when combined with our other fitness industry-leading supplements, has a synergistic effect. With our pre-workout in E9 and our post-workout in Active, when taking these products together, it helps you perform at your peak during your workout and pack on that lean muscle, getting more out of the time. Sometimes it's not about spending more time at the gym, it's about getting the most out of your time in the gym. And so we invite you to try our fitness line. If this is the area where you're depleted and needing to get to your elite health state. Last but not least, ProArginine Plus. This is the flagship, this is the Cadillac, this is the #1 selling ProArginine product, L-arginine, L-citrulline product. We would love for you to put our product to the test. We don't invent metrics, we invite you to use medical metrics to see our product working. Take your medical markers like your blood pressure, your cholesterol, then take our products for 3 months and then take them again. Our product has a 120-day money-back guarantee because we are so confident it will do what we say it does. We stand behind our product for 120 days. There's absolutely no risk involved. Many people, when they go to get started, say, Shane, I just don't know. I don't want to make this kind of decision right now. I would say there's no decision to make. With a 120-day money-back guarantee, the only decisions you have to make is to get sicker, is to travel further and further down those lifestyle disease states and continue on the path that you've been on for the last couple years. Now, today can be a decision point for you where you start in your journey back to the pinnacle of your personal health. That time when you felt like you were at an ideal weight, where you could run your fastest, where you looked your best. That's the state we want to return you to. Last but not least is our personal care line. Our personal care line is second to none. The the contents of the line are included here in a personal care pack. All these packs are around $185 and give you 150 points when you get started. This would be your requirement to get started in the business aspect, which we'll touch on later. But these are great products to try. 120-day money-back guarantee on all of our products. We stand behind them because we manufacture them. The groundwork of all happiness is good health. I heard once from a friend when I was doing a conversation the other day that says, a healthy man has a lot of wishes, but a sick man only has one. And I know that to be true. If you've ever known someone that is suffering from illness, they have but one wish. All that money and all those other things do you no good if you don't have the health to enjoy them. So I tell people the only non-renewable resource in life is time and health. People think that money is such an important thing, but if you don't have the time and health to enjoy it, it's really all for naught. And we want to help you achieve that health today. We invite you to try our products. We invite you to put us to the test and be a skeptic. We invite you to be skeptical because we know our products will work for you because they've worked for others, and we've had powerful, powerful testimonies. Unfortunately, tonight, we're on a webinar platform that doesn't allow for the sharing of personal testimonies. But if they did, person after person could stand up and tell you what ProArginine Plus and our other industry-leading supplements have done for them, how they helped them avoid some of these states, and how they've taken them to the pinnacle of their personal health. So what I want to do right now is I want to transition a little bit, and I want to talk about another need states that we have in North America. Now, while all of us may not be suffering physically, lots of us are also suffering financially. This is definitely a problem that lots of us are dealing with on a daily basis. And once again, lots of things are designed to simply mask the symptoms instead of addressing the root cause. When they talk about debt, and lots of people talk about these leveraged options, these debt options, as if they're a solution. They're not a solution. You're just kicking the can down the road. I think it's funny when you go to buy things now, they don't ask you how much it costs. What they ask is, what do you want to make in a monthly payment? See, no one pays for things anymore. We just postpone the inevitable and get further and further into a residual debt. Residual debt, to me, is financial servitude. It's enshackling us every single time we do that. And the only way to battle residual debt is with residual income. If residual debt is the sickness, residual income is the cure. But much like with our health, we really aren't trying to cure the problem. We're just trying to mask it and get by. And lots of us are going to take that debt to the grave. And I want to just prove it to you. When I was young, my parents used to tell me, go to school, get a good job. Well, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job, and retire. Unfortunately, this system that my parents taught me and your parents probably taught you is not working. It's a broken system. And to prove it to you, you can see that 95% of people don't retire financially free. We said they're either dead broke or just dead broke. Most people are working more and more years because they don't have enough money for retirement. It used to be that good jobs would offer you what's called a pension here in North America, and that pension would pay for you. Right now, a lot of people are depending on Social Security. I would call that social insecurity. Social Security, especially with the baby boomers approaching retirement age, is going to be very much squeezed, and you cannot live on that little bit of money that the government's going to give you. And that's why people continue to work into their late 70s lots of times. And people, next time if you want a social experiment, a case study, go to Walmart and see the age of the average greeter there and ask yourself, do you think they're working because they want to or because they have to? And you go into these service industries, lots of these people had successful careers and then are relegated to working at Walmart as a greeter because they still need money in retirement, and now they're not qualified for any of the new high-tech jobs, so they have to take a minimum wage job. Is that how you see yourself in retirement? And if not, let me ask you, what are you doing to protect yourself from that? What about your 401k? Lots of us guys, we got downgraded to like a 398k from 2007 to 2012 with the Great Recession. What's to say that can't happen again? What are you doing to hedge your bet? What are you doing to protect yourself? What are you doing to save for retirement? What are you doing to save, period? Many of us are spending more money than we earn on a daily basis, meaning we are the definition of financial servitude. We're on a treadmill and we can't even keep up the pace. We're sliding backwards every single day. They say more than half Americans have more in credit card debt, with usually credit card debt, usually consumer debt usually comes with an interest rate of 15 to 20%. And most of us have more in credit card debt than we do in savings. The average American has over $15 to $20,000 in consumer credit card debt with an interest rate of 15 to 20%. Many of us are just making the minimum payments on the interest we owe, not only in credit cards, but if you really look at it, most of us are renting a home and our cars. You pay a car payment, so you think you own it. By the time you've paid for it, it's time to get a new car. So you really didn't own anything because you can't sell it for what it's worth. We feel like we're paying off a house, but when house values goes down, we've really just been leasing the house for all this time. We need to start paying for the things that we have. We need to start buying things. We used to say buying them in cash. Cash is going the way of dinosaurs, but we need to pay for the things we have. Debt to most people is the number one expense. Our residual debt through interest payments on our home, cars, and consumer goods. We need to eliminate those payments and we need to pay for things. And the only way we can do that is through a residual income vehicle. Now here, if you were to study North America, you would see that the middle class has been shrinking for years. This middle class is being squeezed out because the jobs just don't exist. With the globalization of the economy, many of those good middle class manufacturing jobs have moved overseas to cheaper labor. And here in North America, those jobs just don't exist anymore. Let me prove it to you. If you look at the wages here, you'll see the average wage, average overall wages have been very steady since the 1980s because that middle class has been squeezed, right? So the middle class is being polarized one way or the other, to the lower class or to the upper class. But the rich keep getting richer. How is it that the rich keep getting richer? Well, the rich have a secret. The rich earn through profits, and the rest of us earn through wages. Profits are powerful and wages are weak. If you look at the highest tax way to earn money, it is through wages. And if you look at the easiest way to earn money with the least amount of tax liability, it's through profits. Ask yourself, in your current state, are you earning through profits or through wages? Ask yourself again, has anyone become financially independent through wages? Now there's people that make a lot of money, doctors and lawyers and the such, but are they financially independent? Do they ever accrue true wealth? Meaning most doctors and lawyers are 2 paychecks away from bankruptcy themselves because they're living on the edge of a paycheck. And don't think the surgeon goes into surgery at 4 a.m. because he wants to. He goes because he has to. That is not financial independence, right? Other thing is, lots of us are on this treadmill where we're trading time for dollars, meaning we don't earn unless we are present. The doctor and the lawyer have the same problem. They are leveraged people by their employers, meaning they cannot earn unless they are physically present. And being physically present to earn has started to affect our relationship with our children. Due to the urbanization, as I expressed before, and transportation needs, and our jobs that are taking more and more of our time with smartphones, we're never detached. We have that umbilical cord at all times. We're spending less and less time with the people we care about the most. If you ask anyone who has a family what's most important to them, they'll always say their family. Then why is it that we're sacrificing the most important thing for the most unimportant thing? It never ceases to amaze me when we talk about joining our business opportunity that people say they just don't have the money. I say you're spending all day. You can spend less than 2 hours a day with your 6-year-old, but you don't have enough money for a $200 investment. Whatever you're doing is not working very well. I would say that's a broken system because your kids are growing up without a father or mother. We're parenting in reverse. Lots of times we're dealing with problems that happened at 10 a.m. at school, at 10 a.m. at night, when they're long forgotten, and we can't correct the behavior because we're just not spending the time with our kids. This is the time that they form their identity. This is the time that they decide who they are, and we are an absentee parent. If you look at more critical years like 6 to 17, where critical decisions are being made, your patterns being set in the lifestyle that you're going to live. We're spending an average of 47 minutes a day with these teenage kids, and lots of that spent in commuting to and from school. Guys, if our family is the most important thing to us, and time is the only unrenewable resource, why do we keep wasting these two things for the benefit of someone else? So we can earn a wage and they can earn a profit and they become financially independent and we continue in the rat race. There has got to be a better way. There's got to be a solution to this problem. We've got to quit treating the causes. We got to quit treating the symptoms and address the root cause. And if you want to go straight to the source, I tell people, if you want to have what successful people have, you have to model their behavior. You have to do what successful people do. Do a little case study and look at people that are financially independent. Anyone you want. I guarantee that person is earning through profits and not through wages, because no one becomes financially independent through wages. Then ask yourself, how can I earn through profits? Well, earning through profits means being a private business owner. Through owning a private business, you're able to leverage the efforts of others. You're able to get off that treadmill of trading time for money, and you're able to earn even when you're not present. That should be the goal of every private business owner. Unfortunately, lots of times, private business requires a large upfront investment, which we do not have. We go to this job every single day, and we don't have the money to make these large upfront investments to start a McDonald's or buy a hotel or do these traditional businesses. What's a solution to the common, average, everyday, ordinary individual where we can start earning through profits and start creating a plan B? How can we start depending on ourselves and quit being dependent on other people? How can we start paying for things up front instead of acquiring more and more debt? This is the Synergy advantage. We allow you to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We allow you to start a successful business with very low upfront investment and unlimited residual income potential. We allow you to have access to a $168 million company a year and have exclusive rights to distributing our products at a profit. Now, a little bit about the strength of our company. I like to tell people we're a 42-year-old publicly traded startup. We're wholly owned and operated by Nature's Sunshine. Synergy has been in existence since 1999. We are a debt-free company, and our parent company, Nature's Sunshine, is publicly traded on the NASDAQ market. You know we're legit because we're publicly traded. We have all the SEC documentation. We were listed, I mentioned this before, as America's 100 most trustworthy companies. We were the only direct selling company on that list. Lots of times direct selling companies have a bad reputation. We're trusted because we stand behind what we do and our products have real results. Synergy is open in 28 markets. We've had record growth for 5 years in a row, and we continue to grow thanks to our great products and our great financial opportunity. This is a market that the people who take the message to market can earn a lot of money. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're big or you're small. What matters is if you can grow, and we've grown year after year, and we're looking for new qualified candidates to be in our distribution channel and have the rights of distribution in their market to take our products to market and grow it and experience the financial benefits that comes through private business ownership. Okay? In our company, you can earn 7 different ways. Ask yourself, in your current state of employment, how many ways do you earn? Well, a wage is one way. Here with Synergy, you earn 7 different ways, from retail profits to fast start bonuses to basic commissions, mega match, elite rebate, global revenue sharing, and the leadership bonus. On every product we sell, we pay out 55%. When our company was founded, rather than use large multinational corporations and pay them the distribution profits of our products, we decided to take a more mom and pop operation. We decided a more capitalistic model. We wanted to spread the wealth and the benefit of our industry-leading products. And the way we do that is through network marketing. Network marketing allows us to distribute profits to the tune of 55% on every product that we sell to the people that deserve it, those who distribute it. So rather than paying these large multinational corporations, we pay you. We have a sales force in every state around the nation and many countries around the world, and people are benefiting both physically and financially from Synergy products. The power to Synergy is the Mega Match bonus. This is a bonus that's paid you for enrolling in mentoring other business builders. Think of Synergy as a professional trade here in North America. It's an apprenticeship program, much like a plumber or a framer or a carpenter. When you start as an apprentice, you have on-the-job learning and you earn as you learn. It's the same here as Synergy. As you learn the ins and outs of your Synergy distribution business, we pay you to learn, and you begin to earn in our compensation plan. As you begin to master the trade and you become a master distributor, your job transitions from doing that physical enrolling and recruiting yourself to helping key strategic team members do the same thing. Our mega match incentivizes this. People do what they're incentivized to do. We incentivize you not just to enroll, but to enroll, mentor, and teach these people and foster an environment of success. When you do that, you're matched on everything they earn through basic commissions, regardless of their position in the company. This is a very powerful concept because as a teacher and a mentor and as a success coach, you help people become the best them. You help them achieve financial independence, and you help them achieve their financial goals. Another unique thing about Synergy is here we have an atmosphere of teamwork where we all help each other. Because of the nature of our compensation plan, once you've enrolled people underneath you, you're now forced to help other people achieve their financial goals. And it creates and fosters an environment of teamwork where top leaders are helping you not only just through encouragement, but actually placing people in your organization to help you reach your financial goals. The secret sauce to the Synergy opportunity and elite wealth is the Elite Honors Program. The Elite Honors Program is the mathematical way to maximize our compensation plan, and it really deals with three main factors. The first is servicing customers. Any successful business has to have dynamic products and have excellent customer service. Synergy is no different. We invite you to have 500 points in customer volume in your first month. You'll enroll at 150 points, and we invite you to maintain that 150 point level. And then after we have our customers, we usually say 5 customers at 100 points. You need to expand through enrolling 2 new business builders, financially minded people to help expand your business. This exact scenario mathematically maximizes our compensation plan. It's a mixture of upfront instant money and long-term residual expansion. This money will transition you from profitability to long-term residual wealth, following the same process every single month. Once you have your pool of 500 customers, you just simply maintain those customers. They do not have to be new every month. We invite you to expand your business every month by enrolling 2 new people. If you do this, you maximize our compensation plan. By being Elite Honors qualified yourself in month 1, you'll earn $175 and be very close in 1 month to putting your business in the black. Name one other business opportunity that has such low barriers to entry and you can become cash flow positive it should be in hours, but definitely in your first month, we invite you to become cash flow positive or very close to by being Elite Honors qualified. From here on out, your goal simply is to teach others to be Elite Honors qualified themselves. They create that stable, consistent consumer base of 500 points and expand through enrolling 2 people a month. When you do that in month 2, when you're Elite Honors qualified and that you teach the 2 people you enrolled last month to do the same thing, in month number 3, you'll earn $300+. The exact amount is $335 if you follow this prescribed program and maximize our compensation. In month 3, by being Elite Honors qualified and teaching the people you've enrolled to do the same, you'd earn over $600. The exact amount is $695. With 50 more points, you'd be a silver in our compensation plan, which would allot you the $895. It's really 3 months to $1,000. Name me any other way you can create a residual income that can pay you possibly forever $1,000 a month, and you can create that in 3 months. Name me another business you can be cash flow positive so quickly. And name me if you had something so powerful and something you really believed in, why you wouldn't do that. Most common things people say, I don't have the money. Well, if you're going to a job that you hate and a boss you can't stand and you're not spending time with your kids and you can't have $200 to make a financial investment, I would readdress your employment situation. Think about if you're earning through wages or through profits and ask yourself, how can you become financially independent through a wage opportunity? And I wouldn't even call it a wage opportunity because there's no opportunity there. Okay. Second, people say, well, I don't have time. Well, if you don't have the money and you don't have the time, you've wasted your most precious resource and you have no money to show for it. I'd say whatever system you're working doesn't work. Sacrifice the time needed. Little sacrifice in time now means a big payout later. By becoming financially independent, by leveraging your time better and using the efforts of others, it can give you time to spend on the most important thing that is our loved ones, our families, and the things that we really care about. Other thing people say is, let me talk to my wife. I'd say lots of times we didn't, or husband. I don't want to, I don't want to advise anyone not to address their better half, as I like to call it. But know that when you bought that 72-inch flat screen TV, I wonder how many of us consulted when we're passionate about something and we want to do it, we'll find a way. And so I invite you when you consider this financial investment that you think about, if not this, what? And if not now, when? By using our elite promotional payout, we maximize our compensation plan. You can see here at our very entry-level position of Star, which is only 500 points in your weak leg, you would earn a total of $306. Bronze at $535. Silver, which would possible in 3 months by following the system, you would earn $895, so on and so forth. These are just our entry-level positions. Synergy plays more on every CV earned than any company I've ever seen or been with. If you look at Star, you're looking at 1,000 points in total volume. Many of that may not be brought in by yourself because you'll be helped by people above you. And you're getting paid $306. That's a 30% return if everyone came. It's at least a 30% return, and that's if everyone came through your efforts. If you have help of others, lots of times you're earning $306 on 500 points that you brought in yourself. Look at that rate of return. No one else will do that for you. We say here in Synergy, well, Dan Higginson, our founder, said, my dream is to penetrate every country and to allow all that join us to leave a legacy and bless lives. Guys, I think it is very important to leave a legacy. I was talking to a friend who didn't have any family or loved ones, and I asked myself, you know, when he passes from this side to the next, what will be his legacy? Who will remember him? Unfortunately, lots of us are leaving a legacy, but it's a legacy of debt. It's a legacy of sickness. It's a legacy where we didn't do what we wanted to do. Many of us, we have what we call a midlife crisis when we get, lots of us males, when we get into our late 40s, look back at the first half of our life and think, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted in my life. We let life make decisions for us. Life controls us instead of us controlling our lives. And the only way to change things is to make a physical decision to make it happen. I think so many of us think that hope is a strategy. We expect to win the lottery or someone to change our life for us. Right now, I've presented an opportunity both with your health and your financial outlook to change your life for the better. And right now, really, the only question is, are you going to take that opportunity? First of all, with respect to your health, if you saw the presentation today and saw some things that interested you, if you're interested in achieving the pinnacle of your personal health and reaching elite health in each of these categories, we invite you to try our products. There's absolutely no risk. We have a 120-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. Put us to the test. Be skeptical. Our products worked. We wouldn't be in business for so long. We wouldn't be one of America's 100 most trusted companies and the only direct selling company in the group if our products didn't really work. Think, once again, as we started the presentation, think of what your life was like when you were at the pinnacle of your personal health. Let us help you achieve that. Let's quit masking the symptoms of the problem. Let's start addressing the root cause, and let's do so in a natural way with no side effects. We invite you to get started as a customer today. Talk to the person who invited you on this webinar and ask them about our products and which one would be best for you. Next, getting started in the Synergy business, ask yourself, what's your plan B? Ask yourself what your retirement looks like if you continue on the path that you are today. Ask yourself how much time you're spending with your loved ones on a daily basis and who's raising your kids. Ask yourself, if not this, what, and if not now, when? How else can you earn through wages? How else can you start a business ownership opportunity without huge investment and without quitting that stable employment that I know we need right now until we're able to bridge you into private business ownership and a full-time income? This is a great opportunity with a great company that has outstanding pay and great reputable products. We invite yourself to lock in your position today. We are looking for qualified applicants to start in the distribution channel of a $148 million business last year. I think this would be a great opportunity for you. We invite you to get with the person that invited you to this webinar and talk to them about the financial possibilities with Synergy. With that, guys, what I want to do, I know we're on the webinar this evening. I'm going to break for just a second and pull up another presentation. If those of you that saw this for the first time and are looking to get started into the business, we're going to do a 5-minute, what we call quick start training. This training is going to teach you how to maximize your business, become cash flow positive in your first month, and start to develop a full-time residual income. We're going to teach you everything you need to know to get started, and we're going to do so very, very quickly. So if you're joining us for the first time and you're interested in the business side, please stick around. If you're interested in the product side and you're joining us for the first time, please get with the person that invited you here, pick the product that helps you reach the pinnacle of your personal health, and put us to the test and do our 120-day money-back guarantee. With that, thank you guys very much for joining us on the webinar, and we'll be back with our quick start training in just 1 or 2 minutes. We'll give you 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll be right back with our quick start training. Thank you guys very, very much. All right. You should be seeing the screen pop up now. I want to thank you guys, those of you who joined us on our opportunity presentation. Hopefully you had guests on the line, and hopefully they can see what you saw. When we do these presentations, I want you to think about the feelings you had when you first joined Synergy. What were your physical or financial goals? What made you join? What did you feel when the first time you saw it? Because those guests are probably feeling the same thing. We need to help meet our customers at their needs. And when I say customers, I mean both from a physical and a financial standpoint. We have to help them with what ails them. And we need to quit trying to force our needs on them and help them fix a problem that they have, whether it's physical or financial. We have a dynamic solution for them. And we need to have those critical conversations of where their need states are, and we need to meet them at their needs, whether it's personal care, fitness, weight management, heart health, core nutrition, whatever their problem is or whatever the need for their family, we want to show them that we have a solution for them. If their problem is they have more month than money, we need to help them as well. We need to help them with that financial problem. We need to help them pay for things. Stop the residual debt. Stop the consumer debt first and foremost. We have a solution to that problem as well. Many of you who have been with Synergy for a long time and are seeing this presentation, it's designed to help renew your sense of opportunity in who we are and what we do. Many of you have a Cadillac or a Ferrari in the garage, and you're letting it rust, and we're not exercising our financial options that we have with Synergy. We have an incredible company with an incredible foundation and great products. But the best plan is just a plan until we put it into action. If you're joining us for the first time and you've decided to take this financial opportunity, I want to congratulate you. This is a very good investment, and we want to help recoup your investment and then start on your path to residual earnings and financial independence, which we call elite wealth, as fast as possible. Because heavens know we don't want you to lose more time with those loved ones, and we don't want you to keep going to a job you hate, a boss you can't stand, and traffic that makes you sick. Okay, so we want to get started this evening with our what I'm calling our quick start training. If there's any questions after the quick start training, I'll put my cell phone number. Feel free, you can give me a call at any time. Also, put my email address. You can always email me. But this quick start training is designed to help people start their business. I do want to say that tonight There's a reason why I'm modeling this opportunity presentation in the quick start training the way I am, because if this was a live presentation, we'd like to break to give you the opportunity to talk to your guests. It's very simple. All you need to ask them is, where do you see yourself fitting in? Would you like to take advantage of reaching the pinnacle of your personal health and achieving elite health? Or is your problem more of a financial one and you'd like to exercise the option to get an ownership stake in the distribution channel of a $150 million company? Okay. And then we just let them pick where, we used to say, get in where you fit in. And depending on their needs, we're going to help them solve their problems, and we're going to address the root cause, and we're going to help them achieve their goals. Okay. Nothing is more rewarding than helping someone else achieve their physical or financial goals. So, let's see if we can get the training started tonight. Synergy Quick Start Training. What's funny to me is when we talk about our Synergy business, lots of people think that the laws of business don't apply to their Synergy business. They think for some reason they're unique or different, and those laws don't apply to this particular business. The laws of business are like the laws of gravity. Whether you want them to or not, they apply. They are universal. And the three laws of business that I'm speaking of are the three laws that you see here on your screen. First, if you want to be successful in business, position yourself to maximize profit. Point number two, give great service to customers with a great product. Lots of people in this industry will say false things like, we don't sell here, or you don't need to do anything. Get in and I'll do the work for you. All those things are not true. Name me one business that sells nothing. There is work involved here, but what I can promise you is for the same effort you're putting in for a wage, you will be many times more profitable in this opportunity than any other opportunity out there. And you can create long-term residual wealth instead of just a wage that you've spent already before you earned it. Okay? So next is expand. These are the three universal laws of business. Position yourself to maximize profit, give great service to customers with a great product, and then expand. I want to show how those three laws of business would relate to a McDonald's opportunity. If I wanted to buy a McDonald's, the first thing I'm going to do is scout out the land to find the busiest street corner I can. I'm going to position myself to maximize profit by finding a great location and finding a great street corner that's got lots of traffic. That's positioning myself to maximize profit. The next thing I'm going to do after I build McDonald's is to have great customer service and service as many customers out of that location as possible. Great products with great service at a great location that I'm trying to maximize is going to lead to profits. Once I've saturated there in that street corner and I'm selling as many French fries and hamburgers as I can, the next thing I'm going to do is expand. I'm going to buy another franchise and put it on another street corner and just rinse and repeat the process. This is exactly how McDonald's franchises have grown and have made people very, very wealthy through those three same laws of business. And in any business, we want to, like I said, position ourselves to maximize profit, have great customer service with an outstanding product, and then expand. Your Synergy business is no different. If you are going to do the Synergy business, I repeat, if you're doing this as a business, which I assume you are if you're joining this on this presentation, on this quick start training, you need to position yourself to maximize profit. That means you have to be on an auto ship of 150 points. 150 points mathematically maximizes our compensation plan by allowing you to earn quick upfront money and elite rebate, and then you expand through enrolling new team members. Lots of people say, well, what is the magic mixture that I'm supposed to do? No need to think. We've already thought for you. We've created a program that naturally transitions you from quick upfront customer money to long-term residual income. Just like we want you to, first of all, build your McDonald's and service with French fries and hamburgers at that location before you expand out. We're doing the same thing here. Get your customers and expand at the rate of 2 people a month. Lots of people say I can enroll a lot more people than 2. Well, if you can't, great. But at 2 people a month, you'll see how fast the money adds up when you enroll 2 and then mentor them to do the same. If you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to do 150 points commitment every single month in my business. One, it's not just the overhead of your business. You receive product that's going to have a life-changing effect on your health. Okay? Our products are second to none. You receive product for being in business with us. But if you don't want to commit to 150 points, you're probably not ready for a business opportunity. When you talk to entrepreneurs that do this for a living, you're talking about 150 points, $185 a month as a commitment. What other $150 million business can you get an equity stake in for $200 a month, under $200 a month? Okay. Next, this is what we call Elite Honors. This is a performance and recognition club for anyone that has 500 points in customers and 2 enrollments a month. You become part of the Elite Honors Club. It's a performance and recognition club. It also, as you enter our company, it gives you promotional money, and it statistically and mathematically maximizes the compensation plan. It also transitions you naturally from quick upfront money to long-term residual expansion. And you see that here. In month number 1, you get $125 from your customers. This is the quick upfront money I referred to earlier. Your long-term expansion into the residual income field comes at 2 new enrollments every single month. That'll give you $50 in fast start rebate. That's $175 in your first month. As we explained before, by simply repeating the process and transitioning from your apprenticeship to becoming a master distributor, you go from $175 to $335 in month 2, and $695 or 50 points away from $895 in month 3. This is 3 months to not only profitability, this is 3 months to a different car or zip code, okay? I've graphed here how your income is sliced out. As you get started, you can see that quick upfront money through your customers and your fast start makes up almost all of your income in month 1. In month 2, you would be star, and you see how this gradually shifts you into that long-term residual. At first, it's a lot of quick upfront money because you need to recoup your costs, and we need to get our people money fast. If someone is interested in a business, our goal is to get you a paycheck in a month. 3 months at the absolute latest. And then you'll see here how the color scheme gradually transfers from the first one being almost gray and light blue to this dark blue, which represents your residual, and the Go Elite promotion is represented in this hot pink color here. And you see how we gradually transition you from that quick upfront money to that long-term residual opportunity. Okay, Elite Honors mathematically maximizes. It's a great transition plan. It gives you quick upfront money, long-term investment. For those of you that are saying, well, I don't want to be Elite Honors qualified, or I don't want to build through this system, I would simply show you the following slide. To the left is building through Elite Honors, and to the right is building just by enrolling team members, and that's it. Well, in month 1, if you just enrolled team members and in month 1 you're not Elite Honors qualified, you would earn $0. With Elite Honors qualified in month 1, you earn $175 if you do our Elite Honors program. In month number 2, the 2 people you brought in month 1 will become Elite Honors. With Elite Honors on your right and left leg, you are by definition a star. In fact, you're way above a star. And you would earn $306 as that first month at star. If you do it through the program that isn't Elite Honors, you would earn $45 as a star. So you can see here it's 5 times the amount of people if you don't use the Elite Honors program, and it's 4 times the earning. So you definitely, and we invite you to use the Elite Honors program. As you continue to go, you'll see that more and more people you need for Elite Honors program. Pardon the interruption. We have a 3-year-old loose in the house. So you can continue to see that at these following levels, you need 30 people at bronze. By not using the Elite Honors program, you would only need 6 people total to hit bronze using Elite Honors. At silver, that would be 10 people, 5 on each side. Using the non-Elite Honors system, it would be 60. You see the amount of people and the earnings difference that Elite Honors makes. Statistically, mathematically maximizing our compensation plan, transitioning you from quick upfront money to long-term residual. Elite Honors is mathematically proven to be the best way to build, and also creates a stable long-term residual income, so it's not something that's here today, gone tomorrow. We've done all the thinking for you. It's about 500 points in customers and 2 new enrollments every single month. So now the question becomes, how do I get customers? Well, you get customers by finding out what their needs are and meeting them at their needs. When you hit people at their need state and help resolve their problems, it becomes very easy to sell product. When you don't do that, it becomes very, very difficult to convince people to buy something that they don't think they need. How do you find out what they need? we don't have dialogue on the screen, guys, but it's a very simple conversation. Just ask people, when were you in your best shape? When you think the pinnacle of your personal health, how old were you? What did you look like? What did you feel like? And what would you do to get back there again? Or ask them, has your family experienced any health problems? Or what does elite health mean to you? Or maybe you say, if you could change one thing about your health, what would it be? These questions will help spark conversations with future customers because they're going to tell you, well, we've been battling a weight problem in our family. Great, we have that solution. Well, I feel like we just don't eat right. We don't like seafood. We don't get the nutrients we need. Well, we've got a solution for you. Well, my husband actually has cardiovascular problems. He's got high blood pressure and high cholesterol. He's on Lipitor. He's got to have liver tests. Guess what? We've got a solution for them. My health concerns is that I'm in great shape. I really don't need a health supplement because I work out every day. Great. We'd like to help you get more out of your workout. Guys, we cannot go back to the old system where we say cliched lines about heart health because we're segmenting the market. We're not appealing to everyone, and we're not trying to meet the customer at their needs. We're verbally vomiting by saying, have you heard the great news about nitric oxide or whatever we say, and we're automatically segmenting the market. What we need to say is, have you had any health challenges? Have you and your family dealt with any health problems? Or if you could change one thing about your health, what would it be, or your family's health? And then you can show them how you have a solution to their problems. Same thing, how do I track professionals? One is by being professional. Two is by meeting them at their financial needs state. How does their finances look from a day-to-day basis? Do they carry consumer debt? Do they own the things they have? What does their retirement look like? And if they have money, they probably don't have time freedom. How can we help them leverage the efforts of others so they can benefit from our company and have more time to spend with the people they care about the most? Maybe what they're concerned is, I make a lot of money, but I pay a lot of taxes. We can help mitigate your tax liability by private business ownership. We can show them how earning through profits is powerful and wages are weak. Different people will respond to different things, and that's why you have to ask. You have to simply say, if there's one thing you could change about your finances, what would it be? Or if there was one thing you could do differently with your work situation, what would it be? Do you see yourself working there forever? What's your long-term plan? Do you have a plan B? Do you guys save a lot? Are you big savers? Do you have do you have enough to cover your needs and your wants? These are questions that help people divulge information about where their need states are financially. And when you solve the needs of people, you'll do very, very well in this business. So we invite you to get started today. We invite you to find and help people with their physical needs through our Elite Health platform. And we invite you to meet the customer at their needs. We invite you to get 2 new professionals each and every single month by helping address financial problems and helping them show them that we have financial solutions. So with that, guys, that's going to end our quick start training. I wanted it to only be 10 minutes. I want to thank you for joining me both on the opportunity presentation and on the quick start training. If you're new to our company, you should have what you need to get started, but you're in business for yourself but not by yourself. Someone has invited you to this presentation. I invite you to get with them and develop a game plan to financial independence. That should be the goal of any private business owner. And here we have a very dynamic, quick way to take you there. So thank you guys for joining me on the quick start training. Thank you guys for joining me on the opportunity presentation. We are part of the best company in the world. We are Synergy and we are powerful. Thank you guys very much.